We often give up a lot to show our loved ones how much we care, but sometimes they let us down by taking advantage of our kindness for their own gain. They might seem nice when they need something, but as soon as they get it, they're gone like a bird in the wind. How can we get back in charge of these situations? Today, we're going to talk about 9 important ways that men and women should interact with each other. These ideas come from the Stoic philosophy, which has stood the test of time. By avoiding these 9 actions, we can quickly see positive changes in our relationships and gain power in the process. If you are having problems in your relationship, please take a seat, open your minds, and let's start this enlightening journey together. But before we start, make sure hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our upcoming explorations. Now let's dive in. Number 1. Don't reshape your life to fit others. When you try to fit in with other people's expectations, it's like trying to put together a puzzle with parts that don't fit together at all, which is frustrating and confusing at every turn. As Seneca said, everywhere means nowhere. Instead of trying to fit in like a chameleon, trying to do too much at once makes you feel lost and like you don't know where you're going. Get ready to shine like a star in the night sky. Be proud of who you are and what makes you unique. Don't let other people tell you how to live your life. It's time to take charge and go your own way. Remember that you are writing your own story, not someone else's. Show the world your real colors by being yourself and doing what you're here to do. If you change your life only to meet other people's needs or standards, you might feel unhappy, lose your authenticity, and not be fulfilled. It's important to care about what other people want and need, but it's also very important to put your own beliefs, goals, and well-being first. Here are some reasons why you shouldn't change your life just to meet other people's needs. Authenticity. You will be truly happy when you live in a way that is true to your own values, hobbies, and goals. If you change your life to fit what other people want, you might give up being yourself and lose sight of what's important to you. Resentment. Changing all the time to fit other people's standards can make you angry after a while. If you try to please other people by ignoring your own wants and needs, you might become frustrated and unhappy, which could hurt your relationships in the long run. Opportunities missed. If you put other people's standards ahead of your own, you might miss out on great chances to grow personally and professionally. Going down your own road lets you see what you're capable of and find new opportunities. Emotional health. Changing your life to fit what other people want can be bad for your emotional health. As you constantly try to meet standards set by other people that may not match your real self, it can make you feel inadequate, anxious, and stressed. Limited fulfillment. For real happiness, follow your own interests and make your life count by doing things that are important to you. It's important to think about how your decisions might affect other people, but sacrificing your own happiness to please other people will usually only give you a shallow sense of satisfaction. Instead of changing your life to fit what other people want, try to find a middle ground where you can meet your own needs and respect the wants of those around you. To make sure you're living a true-to-yourself life, set limits, talk to people honestly, and put self-care first. Remember that putting your own happiness and well-being first is fine. In fact, it can help you build better, more genuine relationships and feel more fulfilled in life. Number 2. Don't ruin your life by being too obsessed with someone. Don't let other people control your life like a satellite stuck in orbit. When you focus too much on someone else, it's easy to lose sight of your own dreams and what makes you unique. Instead of working toward your own goals, you end up constantly meeting their needs and wants and ignoring your own need to be fulfilled, as the wise saying goes. Marcus Aurelius once said that a person can find a calmer or more peaceful place to retreat than in his own soul. If you get too involved in someone else's life, it throws you off balance, putting you in the shadows and robbing you of your sense of worth. Break free from their grip and stop being a mere satellite to their planet. Your life isn't a supporting act in their story. Keep that in mind at all times. You are the star of your own journey. Don't let anyone dim your shine. It is true that obsessing over someone can make your life worse. Here are some ways to keep it from taking over your life. Keep things in perspective. Remember that your worth isn't based on what other people say or do for you. Pay attention to your own health and growth. Limit your contact with them. Checking their social media or trying to be near them all the time can make them more obsessed. Take some time and space away from them. Get your mind off of it. Do things and develop skills that make you happy and satisfied. Change your focus to things that will make you feel good. Get help. Talk about how you feel with family, friends, or a doctor. Having people who care about you can help you see things from a different point of view and work through your feelings. Set limits. If you can, set boundaries with the person you're crazy about. Treat their space with respect, and remember to treat yourself with respect too. Self-care means putting your own health and happiness first by taking care of your body and mind. Work out, eat well, get enough sleep, and meditate or exercise mindfulness. When you find yourself obsessing, you should question your bad thoughts. Remember how valuable you are and that you deserve healthy relationships based on mutual respect. Focus on your own goals. Put your energy into achieving your own hopes and dreams. Spend money on improving yourself and growing as a person. Acceptance. Know that you can't change how other people feel or what they do. You should try to accept things as they are and move on with your life. Number 3. Don't let anything harm your mental health or happiness. Putting the happiness of someone else ahead of your own mental health. Not taking care of your own health to meet someone else's wants is like giving away your flashlight in the dark and getting lost. You're giving up control of your own happiness, and instead of finding fulfillment, you end up trying to please them while your own spirits fall. It's important to take a step back and take back control of your life. Your mental health and happiness are valuable assets that shouldn't be traded away or compromised so that you can play a supporting role in someone else's story. Step into the stage and write your own story. Protect your inner peace and joy with unwavering resolve. Build up your strength and refuse to let anyone take away your happiness. Your thoughts are yours alone, and you can decide what will happen in your life. It's important for your general health and happiness to take care of your mental health. To protect your mental health and happiness, here are some tips. Set boundaries. Master the art of saying no to things that drain your energy or hurt your mental health. To protect your time and energy, set clear boundaries between your personal and work life. Take care of yourself by doing things that are good for your mind, body, and spirit. This could mean doing things like working out, meditating, having hobbies, spending time with family and friends, or even just taking a bath. Limit your exposure to negative influences. Be aware of the news, social media, and leisure media you watch and read. Accounts that spread hate or comparison should be unfollowed or muted. Surround yourself with people who are good and who can inspire and boost you. Get help. If you're having a hard time, don't be afraid to talk to friends, family, or a mental health expert. Talking about how you feel can help you see things more clearly and get support. Practice thanks. Think about the good things in your life and express thanks whenever you can. Keeping a gratitude book or just pausing every day to think about the good things in your life can help you see things in a more positive light. Stay active. Regular exercise has been shown to improve mental health in many ways, such as lowering the signs of stress, worry, and depression. Do things you enjoy and make working out a normal part of your life. Set goals that are achievable. Break your goals down into steps that you can handle, and remember to celebrate your progress along the way. If you don't want to feel frustrated and not good enough, don't give yourself impossible goals. Mindfulness. Use techniques for mindfulness in your daily life to help you stay in the moment and strong. This could mean doing deep breathing routines, eating slowly, or just pausing throughout the day to check in with yourself. Take part in activities that make you happy. Schedule time for things that make you happy and fulfilled, like a hobby, time in nature, or working for a cause you care about. Prioritize sleep. Make sure you get good sleep every night by sticking to a regular sleep plan and setting up a relaxing routine for before bed. Getting enough sleep is important for your mental and emotional health. Remember that putting your mental health and happiness first is not selfish. It's what you need to do to live a full and healthy life. You can handle life's trials and enjoy its pleasures more if you take steps to take care of yourself. Number 4. Don't push friends or family away for someone else. If you're really into someone else, don't cut off ties with your friends and family. It's like cutting off branches from the tree that's supporting you. Each friend and family member is like a branch that's always been there to help you. If you start pushing them away, you'll lose more than just friends. You'll weaken the support system that's been there for you. Plato once said that people are like dirt. They can either feed you and help you grow as a person, or they can stunt your growth and make you wilt and die. If you cut yourself off from your loved ones to please someone else, you're choosing a hard path. Take the initiative to reconnect with those important people in your life. Take care of your support group. Your family and friends are an irreplaceable network that supports you and gives you strength. Cherish the loyal friends and family who have been there for you through good times and bad. It can be hard on relationships and make you feel bad to push away friends and family for someone else. Here are some things to think about. Keep things in balance. Try to keep your personal interactions and your romantic relationship in balance. Don't let one get in the way of the other. Stay in touch. Talk to your partner and your loved ones as often as possible. Tell the truth about how you feel and what worries you. Set limits. Talk to your partner about setting healthy limits so that your relationships with family and friends aren't ignored or hurt. Respect how other people feel. Know that your family and friends may have good reasons to worry or feel about your relationship. Respect their points of view and think about what they have to say. Spend good time. Try to spend good time with your partner and the people you care about. Plan regular events or tasks to strengthen your relationships. Get help. If you're having trouble balancing your relationships, don't be afraid to ask a trusted friend, family member, or doctor for help. Think about your priorities. And make sure you're not giving up important interactions for one person. Avoid isolating yourself. Because you're in a relationship, don't cut yourself off from your family and friends. Keep up with friends and family outside of your relationship. Number 5. Don't invest too much time in them. Don't waste your time on someone else's never-ending needs. It's like throwing your most valuable asset into a dark pit. Every minute you spend on them too much is a moment of your life that you'll never get back. Time is your most valuable asset, not a negotiating chip in someone else's never-ending requests. Sena wisely said, "It's not that we don't have enough time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." If you give all of your time to someone else, you'll miss out on the most exciting parts of your life. Take back your time. It's yours and no one else's. Don't let them take over your whole life. Find balance by spending your time carefully, lovingly, and on things that make you passionate. Encourage your progress and make you happy. Remember that you are in charge of your own time. Don't waste it on someone who might not see how important it is. When putting time into something like a hobby, a relationship, or a job, it's important to find a good balance. Don't spend too much time on them by following these tips. Establish limits. Be clear about how much time you're ready to spend on a certain person or activity. Follow these limits to avoid taking on too much. Set priorities. Figure out what's most important to you and use that to guide how you spend your time. Pay attention to relationships or tasks that fit with your values and goals. Practice managing your time well. To do this, use calendars, to-do lists, or apps that track your time. Set aside specific times for each activity and make sure you stick to them. You should learn to say no. Don't be afraid to turn down offers or requests that don't fit with your schedule or goals. You need to be able to say no in order to protect your time and energy. Delegate tasks. If you can, give other people tasks or jobs to do to make your life easier. You can have more time to focus on what's important if you trust other people to handle some things. Try not to be too perfect. Trying to be perfect can make you spend too much time on projects or jobs. Instead of always trying to make everything perfect, learn to say good enough and move on. Check back often. Check in with yourself every so often to see if you need to make any changes to how you're spending your time. Be ready to change how you spend your time when your priorities change or when new possibilities come up. Take care of yourself. Don't forget to look after your body, mind, and emotions. Spending too much time on something can make you tired, so plan time to relax, do hobbies, and do other things that make you feel good. If you follow these tips, you won't waste too much time on things or people that might not be good for you in the long run. Finding a balance that lets you reach your goals and live a healthy, happy life is important. Number 6. Don't reveal everything about your past, especially the tough times. Telling someone your whole history is like sharing every secret detail and problem you've faced. Your history, especially the hard parts, is very personal. It's the narrative of your own journey that helped you get through the tough times. It's not something to share so that other people can enjoy or judge you for talking about your life. When you keep secrets, you're revisiting old problems. Now, you're more likely to be hurt or exploited. Keep your secrets to yourself. Not everyone should know them. Only tell people what they need to know while protecting the main parts of your story. This is what strengthens you and keeps you safe. Don't let someone else take away your protection. You should be careful about who you trust in. Your life story is yours alone and shouldn't be shared with anyone else. Number 7. Don't agree simply to satisfy them. You betray your own happiness when you agree to do things you don't enjoy. It's like trading in your favorite hobbies for ones that don't interest you at all. As Marcus Aurelius said, the happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. So when you have to do things that go against your true desires, it's normal to feel like you're getting off track, but it's time to break free from this cycle of P. Remember that life isn't a stage where you have to perform for other people's approval. It's about being real and staying true to yourself, even when it's hard. Listen to your heart and have the courage to walk away if something doesn't feel right. Your life is your own story to write, not just a side plot in someone else's. You're the main character and hero of your journey, and it's time to take the lead and live your life on your own terms. Yes, here are some tips on how to avoid agreeing just to please other people. Know your boundaries. Know what makes you happy and what makes you want to cry. Don't give up your beliefs or morals to make other people happy. Be assertive. You should be assertive in a polite way. Say what you think in a clear and strong way, without getting into a fight. Take a look at the consequences. Before you agree to something, you should think about what might happen. Will it cause issues later on? Is it going to hurt your reputation or health? If you and someone else don't agree on something, try to find a solution that works for both of you. Instead of one-sided agreements, try to find answers that help everyone. Ask questions. People may expect you to agree with them even if you don't fully understand what's going on. Asking questions will help you understand better and make sure you're making a smart choice. Follow your beliefs. Your beliefs are a big part of who you are. Don't leave them just to avoid conflict or get other people's support. Practice. Saying no. It can be hard to say no, but it's an important skill for setting limits. Learn how to say no in a nice but firm way when you need to. Be honest. Tell someone the truth if you don't agree with them. Instead of trying to agree, politely state your opinion. Think about your own needs. Put your own needs and health first. Do not give up on them to please other people. Think about times when you agreed just to make other people happy and how that made you feel afterwards. Use what you've learned. from those experiences to help you make choices in the future. Remember that it's okay to politely disagree with someone. Your thoughts and feelings are true, and you have the right to say what they are. Number 8. Don't be controlled by the fear of solitude. If you make decisions based on fear, especially fear of being alone, it's like picking a path through the dark without a flashlight. If you let fear control your decisions, you might end up somewhere you didn't mean to go. It's important to remember that solitude is not the same as loneliness. As the great philosopher Aristotle said, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Take the chance to explore the depths of your being while being proud of your unique essence. Spend valuable time with yourself, enjoying your own company and learning about how rich life is. By building a strong link with yourself, you set the stage for real relationships. When you choose to share your life with someone, it's not because you need to avoid being alone, but because they add to and improve your life. You should know how valuable you are and not let fear control your choices. Take the journey of self-discovery that is lit by the beacon of courage and let it lead you to a future full of happiness and real relationships. Number 9. Don't forget to celebrate even small wins. It's easy to get caught up in trying to make other people happy and meet their needs. In the midst of all this, we often forget about our own successes and accomplishments. But here's the thing. Every step we take forward, no matter how small it may seem, should be celebrated and recognized. Imagine you're on a trip and each step brings you closer to your goal. Now think about all the little millstones that you'll encounter along the way. They're like progress markers that show how strong and determined you are. Epicus was wise to say that you should never rely on other people's approval, so let's take a moment to enjoy our efforts and what we've done. Let's remember the late nights, sweat, and worries we overcame. Every success, no matter how small, shows how strong and resilient we are, so let's celebrate them all. Enjoy them, and let them remind us of how big our journey is. Life isn't just about getting where you want to go, it's also about enjoying every twist and turn, every victory and setback. Let's raise a glass to our journey and remember to celebrate our wins and find joy in every moment along the way. As we come to the end of our journey today, let's think about how powerful choices are and how beautiful it is to be yourself. You have the strength and wisdom to make decisions that are in line with your deepest desires, even if they are different from what others think. Don't forget that you are free to make your own way. Celebrating your uniqueness and creating a story based on your values and beliefs is important. You don't have to put other people's needs ahead of your own. Take charge of your life and make decisions that truly reflect who you are. The Stoics believed that true freedom comes from knowing that we are in charge of our own thoughts and actions. So the next time you feel like you have to give up your time or share more than you're comfortable with, remember that you are free. Do something now to decide and commit to giving up these habits. No matter what comes your way, try to be the best version of yourself. If you liked what we talked about today, please show your support by clicking the like button. You can join our community by subscribing to get more information that will make you think, and by commenting on this post to share your thoughts. Let's keep this talk going and build a community of people who value self-reflection and personal growth. Thanks for watching.